Guys, today I'm going to show you a trick that I use to use my normal nail polishes, but I can wear them as a gel. So I have already done it on this nail and on this nail, and this is regular gel mixed in with a gel top coat, and it's not a coat of normal polish between gel, but it's literally mixed in with gel, and I'm going to show you that. I'm going to use a Sinful Colors polish in the color Mint Apple, and this is just a regular polish. And to mix that with, I'm going to use a gel polish soak of Topcoat, and I think it's from banggood.com. And the reason I'm going to use this top coat is because the consistency of this polish is really thick, and you want that. You want your polish, your gel polish top coat to be fairly thick, and I found that using a quite thick gel polish works the best with this method. So I'm going to show you on this nail, and I've already filed it into shape, and I'm just going to lightly buff the shine away, just like a normal gel polish application. And you also want to scrape off any dead tissue around your cuticle area, like that. And I'm just going to clean it off with a pad soaked in cleanser or cleaner, or alcohol, because that works just as well too. And I'm going to clean underneath the nail as well. Just make sure there's no dust or lint or anything on the nail plate anymore. So I'm just going to put that away. And now I'm going to use my primer, and I'm using Tilly's primer. It's a Dutch brand, and I'm not sure if it's available abroad, but this is just what I'm using. But of course you can use any primer that's made for gel that you have. So I'm just going to apply a really thin coat. Make sure you don't touch your skin because it might burn. And now I'm going to let that dry for around 30 seconds. Now that my primer has dried, I'm going to use a base coat. And today I'm using Nail Lean UV Base Top Polish. It's basically just a clear gel polish. And this is fairly thin, but it works wonders to me. I think this is the best base coat I might have had. And I'm just going to apply a really thin coat. I do recommend that you use the best base coat that you can find, because sometimes this method tends to break a little, and if you have a good base coat, that won't happen to you. So now that I've applied my base coat, you want to clean up the edges if you touch the skin, and I'm just going to cure this for 30 seconds in my mini LED lamp. if you were going to do all your nails at once, of course I would polish all my nails, prep all my nails, then put gel on and cure all 4 fingers at once in my UV lamp, because that's just faster. So now we're just going to wait. So the lamp is going to turn off. About now. Yes, that it was. And I'm going to clean off the tacky layer just because it makes it a little easier, but you don't have to. Like that. I'm then going to move this away. And now we're going to prepare a colored polish. And to do that, I have here a plastic palette that I have cleaned out because I've used it before, of course. And then I'm going to get my gel polish top coat. So as I said, make sure you get a fairly thick top coat. I really recommend this one because I've tried other brands, but this one seemed to work best. So you're just going to drip some of this polish onto your palette, and I'm going to do 2 drops. And then you're going to take your nail polish, and you can roll it up if you want to, but this one doesn't need to. And you're going to put the same amount of gel as you put with your polish. So you want a 50-50 ratio. But if you're not sure, it's better to do less polish and more gel than too much polish with a little bit of gel, because then it won't cure anymore. So a 50-50 ratio, and then I'm just going to mix it up. Now I'm going to say that I did not think of this of my own fully, because there is a other brand on the market and it's called Gelability. You might have heard of it, you might not. And this brand does exactly the same as I'm doing now, just with a gel polish that is specifically made to do this. So I cannot recommend that this always will work for you, but it does for me. So now I'm just going to clean off this little brush that I have. But as I saw the Gelability videos, and I thought, hey, why not do that just with a normal gel polish? So I was just experimenting, and this is the way I think it works best. So I'm going to get my lamp ready, and I have my mixture on the side, and I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to paint that on. And it might be a little sheer in the beginning, and it's almost guaranteed that you're going to need more coats than you would with just painting the normal polish over your nails. But I think it's worth it, because normally my polish only lasts 2 to 3 days, and that's with fairly strong nails. On weak nails it might even last less, but with doing this it lasts up to 2 weeks, so that's really a plus for me. So I've painted on one little thin coat, and I'm curing it for 30 seconds in my LED lamp. So now I'm going to apply a second coat, fairly thin again, and you want to repeat this step until you have your desired opaqueness. Just a little thing. It doesn't matter the quality of your nail polish. Your normal nail polish does not matter. You can do this with any nail polish that you have, from the really cheap ones to the very expensive ones like OPI. The quality, it will not affect the durability of your gel nail. Now I'm going to turn off my camera because I'm just going to repeat this step until I have the full opaqueness that I'm looking for. Also, when you're mixing up your gel polish to normal polish mixture, I recommend doing that only for the nails that you're doing at that time. For example, you're going to do your 4 nails, then thumbs, and then your other 4 nails. I would recommend you only mix it up for 4 nails, and then mix it up for your thumbs, and then mix it up for your other 4 nails, because the consistency of your mixture will change, because the normal polish is drying, obviously. So yeah. Also, you don't have to bother about capping your nails with your color mixture, because it's just hard and the consistency is a little bit thicker than when you're normally gel polishing your nail. But you do want to cap your free edge with the base coat and the top coat. So now I'm finished with my color coat, and as you can see, it's a little bit streaky. That can happen the last coat because, as I said, the polish is going to thicken a little bit. And what I like to do is taking off the tacky layer, which barely is there because, as you can see, there's also no color. So, and then I like to buff the nail with a buffer, just to make sure that the surface is very smooth and the end result will remain smooth too. So it doesn't take much buffing, it's just smoothing out the surface. Now that I've buffed my nails, my nails is very smooth, I'm just going to take a lint-free wipe with alcohol, a cleanser again, and remove all the dust. And now I can apply my top coat. And again, I'm using the Nail Lean Yogurt Gel. I'm just going to apply a really thin coat. Cap the free edge and cure it in your lamp. The top coat is dry, and I'm going to remove the dispersion layer with another lint-free wipe with some alcohol or cleanser. You can of course do a second coat, top coat, if you want to, but it's not necessary. And then you can apply, some cuticle oil. Now, there are some things that I still need to say. You can of course do a gel overlay, just a clear coat of gel onto your nails and paint with regular polish over that. You can also do a base coat with gel, then remove the tacky layer and paint your nails with regular polish. Let that completely dry and then apply a gel top coat. Those are some things that you can do, but the reason why I don't do that is because the first method is you don't have the extreme shine of gel, but you do get the wear, but you also still have to wait for the polish to dry. The second method is a very tricky method, because if the polish is not completely dry and you are gonna apply the gel top coat, the polish underneath will wrinkle and crack, and sometimes it just all slides off in one big piece. So doing this, you don't have to wait for the polish to dry. You of course have to cure it in a lamp, but that's not by far as long as you would wait for a normal polish to dry. Also, you get the extremely shine that you always get with gel polish, and to me it's much easier. You just have to mix up some gel with your normal polish, but you do have to watch out that you don't apply too much polish with the gel. You really want a good ratio, and maybe it's just figuring it out with your different polishes, because not all polishes are the same. So I really hope that you liked this video and that you're going to try it out too. Thank you for watching. Bye.